Well, I'd like to start with Sir Alex Ferguson. He's done something that not many English managers have done. I mean, in the English game, he's not done for a long time. Stay at the club for absolute ages. What to you was his secret? What made him what he is?
I just think he was a great man manager. He knew how to handle players. I've said it before, when the biggest quality he had, whenever he dropped you or left you out of the team, he always made you feel like you were still the best player. You know, you're still playing great, but you're not playing today. Look forward to the next game, and I think you always knew where you stood with him as well. You know, he was an honest man. You know, if there was a problem on a Saturday during a game, after the game, he'd let you know, and you know, you might have a few words. He might give you a bit of a bollocking, but you know, on the Sunday, the Monday, it's finished with, it's over, it's done and dusted, and you look forward to it.
What was it like when you refused to play in that game against Arsenal?
Why did you bring that up? It's all going so well. No, well, like I say again, he wasn't too happy. It was a stupid thing for me to do. I was young and a bit stupid, really. But you know, once we got out of the way, we had a chat in his office. He fined me a couple of weeks' wages, I think, and then it was done. Finished.
Is that what made him special? I mean, for a player could get sacked for that, couldn't he? I mean,
yeah.
With Carlos Tevez had all these issues back then.
Yeah, well, I thought he might have just sold me or sacked me, like you say. I wouldn't have had an argument about it. You know, and I've had no complaints. It was probably the right thing to do, but he decided that's what he was going to do with me, and that was up to him, and I was grateful he gave me another chance.
Was that what was good about playing for him? You knew that it was about the business, and he kept it like that?
Yeah, it was just business. Yeah, of course it was. It was a game, and he knew the best way to get the best performance out of his players, and that's why it was so good to play for.
And what was it for you as a young player coming in '92? I mean, what were your first thoughts of Sir Alex Ferguson at that time?
I'm scared, frightened to death of him. Still a bit scared of him now. No, seriously, he was a man with a big voice and big reputation. And when you're a young player, you know, if you hear his voice, you try and go and run off and hide somewhere, because he could be so volatile, I suppose, as a manager. But he did that for a reason, because he wanted to play for him, and he knew that was the best way to do it.
Do you think if you were a manager, you'd be kind of the same? You don't talk much.
No.
You keep to yourself a lot. Keep things in the dressing room. Would you be a similar manager than if you ever were to take up a job?
I have no idea what kind of manager I'd be. I'd like to think I'd give it a good go and do it the way I do it. Obviously there might be some things I take from him, but no, I think keeping players happy goes a long way towards having a good team and a team that's playing well, and I think that's what he likes to do. He likes to keep his players happy, so that they were ready to perform on a Saturday afternoon, which is the most important thing.
Do you remember any particular incident of him keeping his players happy? Anyone that stands out for you?
No, not really. Just over the years, he tried to do it all the time. You know, he'd maybe take us to a restaurant for a meal, or he'd take us for a day at the horse racing. No, just simple things that keep a team together. And
I mean, there's always players saying that he's a father figure, though.
You're obsessed with Alex Ferguson.
No, I'm leading up to something. But was that him? Not just football. He knew you as a person as well. Was that?
Yeah. Well, when he's seen us grow up from 15, 16 years of age, he's going to know you. You know, you'd like to think you know him well as well, and you know when to avoid him. When you go in the morning at 7:30, you see his big red face, you know, stay away from him. Today's not the day to get involved with him. But no, he knew what we were like as people. You know, I think even when he signed people, he tried to do a background on them. He tried to find out exactly what they're like and make sure they fit into the way we want to play and the way we want to behave off the field as well. credit to him, and everything he did seemed to work.